This is the Dell Latitude laptop we have received for Hinges repair, and the hinge is broken from this side, from the left side, and it is so tight that we are unable to move it. And as well as we are going to release this hinge from here that it can move freely. We are going to fix this hinge with the help of a glue. In this tutorial, I will guide you through that how we can fix this hinge for this laptop. Entire laptop is working fine. When we turn on, the screen is fine. There are no lines on screen, and everything seems right. Start. First, we are going to release the screen. The screen cover we are going to remove is from here. We are removing this screen cover. You can unlock the screen cover from here. First of all, if you can remove the battery, which would be really good, because otherwise it can create a short because there are too many cables. I'm just removing the battery. Unscrewing the screen. Some of the screws are missing because of the shock, because this laptop has got a physical damage. This one and this one. The reason why we are removing this screen, because it can get damaged or can have lines when we push too hard. Removing the display connector. Sometimes there is a tape around here. You can just remove the tape from here and then unlock the connector. Just put the screen safely back somewhere and then start working on a laptop. It is much easier to work without a screen. If I can display you the damage. The first thing what I can do with the help of a glue, I can put some glue on here to really attach it, because if I'm just gonna work on it, it's not gonna stick together. First thing, we will just stick it little bit that we can work on it easily. I'm making this one as a reference point. I'm just sticking enough. I'm just putting some glue over here. I'm just actually making a reference point that it's not gonna move from here. This glue is not enough to really hold this hinge, but at least I can work on it. Otherwise it's gonna move again and again like this. I'm adding some wood dust in it and to see if I can manage it. This is the wood dust and it's gonna work with my glue. Just I'm holding it tight. The same thing I'm gonna apply on this side. I'm just filling enough to really hold it. This one you can see is already tight. I'm just holding it tight for some time to really stick it together. As you can see here, it's already tight. I'm just gonna scratch it a little bit. If the hinge is too tight, it's gonna break again because the tight hinge is a problem that is making that letting this one break again and again. But if you see over here, we have sticked enough and it is not that much tight in the beginning I was thinking about. Now if you see, it is just going fine. I'm just gonna put some more glue in it and to see if I can stick a little bit more. I'll just do it and come back. I have added little bit more glue in here and I used wood dust in it, and it is much more tighter now, and if I scrap it you can see how hard it is. This is the dust, in any of the carpenter shop you can get it. You can just test by yourself that what kind of wood it is helpful for you, because I've tried couple of, then I was able to really get the right result. Just go to the carpenter shop and see if you can get multiple type of woods and try with this Elfie, or you can say it's a glue. You can try with this one. Whatever the result you get it, you will be able to you will be able to get the hardness like this after a couple of tries. Now we can even give 2 years warranty for customer that is not gonna break. I'm just putting back everything and to show you the final result. I have reattached the screen over here on this laptop and to see if everything works fine. Now it is the time to really put back the top cover. One of the problem you're gonna have it in many of the cases that these lock will not gonna stick in there. The only option in that case, we're gonna remove these lock, but in this case I'm sure it's gonna work. The cable, we need to adjust it. Let me adjust it and we'll be back. I have reattached the cover, and there is a little bit, because it's a physical damage and little bit of a difference over here. We may need to just scrap these of the connector and put some glue in it to really stick it. Otherwise, we're gonna fight with this one for a whole 2 hours yet. As you can see over here, it's sticking well. Just only one lock is making trouble. This lock or this lock. You need to remove it. Sometime we may need to remove completely, or sometime we can just scrape it little bit to really get a result. I'm sure I need to remove this lock completely. Let me come back after scraping it. Okay, I have just stick this front cover, and I just scraped little bit too much from here, and there is a little bit of extra gap, but that wasn't required that much. But anyway, I just dropped the glue in this one, in this, and then I try with the, I just dip the screwdriver in it and then I stick over here, because be very careful, this screen, this is gonna make a hole in inside of the LED. If you drop any of the drop on the screen, it's gonna damage the screen straight away. That's the reason why if you just want to stick this one, you need to be very careful and use a screwdriver and then stick it together. Okay, now this is the final result, and the entire screen and everything is working fine without any issue. As you can see over here, nothing wrong with it, everything is fine. Now I just put the battery in and to see everything work fine. I need to see the battery is low. Let me just go and fix it. Anyway, this laptop has been fixed. All the hinges issues are resolved. I need to just charge it. Okay, one more thing. I have an issue. Um, I need to stick this plastic because this one is removing, this one is pushing the cable to really get out. And I need to stick this one together with the back cover that when we move the laptop, it's not gonna remove the cable from the screen because if the tape is not really hard, then it's gonna be a trouble. I thought this area was not a concern, we can manage it, but this one just really ripped off the cable from out of the connector, just took off the cable out of the connector, and the reason why I think we need to put some glue in it because it's just a plastic, it's not having a load on it. Even if we put a little bit of glue, it's gonna solve this issue. Here we are. Try to just push it hard. I put it on my hand. I need to wait a little bit more. The help of. Okay, now it's sticked, but there was a glue before, the factory glue, which had a oily substance that wasn't letting me to stick these together. I had to use a petrol and a piece of cloth to really clean it before, inside here, and then I tried my glue and it worked fine. Now you can see this one is sticking together. Now everything is working fine as it should because the connector was just getting out. I had to fix it, and now the laptop is fine as you can see. Thanks for watching video. Hopefully you like it.